Aquarius, welcome to your reading today. This is for August onwards. Sun, Moon, Rising signs, male, female, cross watchers, you're welcome. I'm Julie, this is Julie's tarot reading, and we're going to jump in. I'm going to use a totally different oracle deck that I've never used in a reading before, not live reading, and it's called the Witching Hour Oracle. It's very informative. I did a reading with it this morning and it really turned out well. So let me get some cards for you. Okay, the first one out is Mud and Moss 25. 2 and 5 is 7 in numerology, which is a very spiritual number. This is this card equates to strength, really, being possibly at rock bottom, or you've been through rock bottom, and they're telling you to have the strength to move forward. Alright, so we'll have a little read on that in a moment. Let me do that now, actually. So very quickly, this companion, the tarot companion for this is the strength card. Everybody has their version of rock bottom, what you consider to be the worst part of your life. Other people don't. It's perhaps the saddest card in the deck, so it could mean you'll possibly need to come out of this now. It appears in a reading when you're in need of an SOS. And this card reminds you that although your circumstances may appear dire, you have sustained wounds, you can still pull yourself out of the mud. So it is about strength, moving forward if you are feeling that your life is stagnant, because it does say stagnation on. They're saying action is required. Let's get the next one. Oh, okay. You've got the Solitary Witch, number 2. Heal yourself first. So I do feel, Aquarius, that you are very giving to others. But I think in this case you might need to do a little bit of healing on yourself. Let's have a look at that one for you. Number 2. I'm speaking quietly because my son's still asleep. So the tarot companion for this is the Temperance, which is balance, and it's also about healing. The key words for this are heal yourself first. It begins with you, believe in yourself. So this solitary witch is not worried about what others are doing. She prefers to practice alone. But if your question involves involves others in receiving this card, the guides are asking you to focus on how you can be a better person in your life. Find balance, find healing. I love all these tattoos. Never really noticed them before. So they're pretty good. Sorry if the light's shining in the cards. It's a little bit dark here. And the third card, let's see what we get there. Okay. Oh, so you've got number 1, knowing, take the first step. Well, 1 is the beginning of any journey. This reminds me of the High Priestess. Lots of thoughts and connections to the world. And taking the first step probably would be telling you to take a new journey. Make sure they are all in the camera, bring them forward a tiny bit. So if you are in a stagnant energy, or feeling that things are really going poorly for you, they're asking you to have the strength and courage, determination to move forward, pull yourself out of this. It can be a bit of a mindset, but they're asking you whatever it is you feel is a loss, or you feel is so bad about your life, something within you may need to be healed first. And they're asking you to take the first step to do that. Let me quickly have a quick look about number 1. So the companions in tarot are High Priestess and the Fool. So yeah, they're asking you to listen to your intuition, heal yourself, take a step forward and pull yourself out of this mud. This may not be for everybody, but this is what we're getting today. So August onwards, we're at the 23rd, I think, of August. So look at Moss and Mud for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You've got the Chariot. Again, courage, determination, discipline. Get yourself out of this energy. It's not going to be a hugely long one today, folks. Anything else? What is it that Aquarius is stuck in? Oh, you've got the Six of Cups, stuck in the past. It could be that you're still thinking about somebody from the past, could be romantic, or it could be something from your childhood that's still bothering you. And it feels like if it is from your childhood, it's a wound that you need to heal. Or if it's a past love, it's asking you to move on. Also giving you the Hangman. This is about surrender, and it's also about waiting, learning wisdom. So you could have been in this energy for a while, waiting for an answer from spirit, from your guides. But this halo around the person's head is showing that you have received enlightenment. Now you have to pick yourself up and move on from the past. Oh, they also gave you the Four of Cups, which is being very melancholy. There's new coming in, but it looks like it says on a t-shirt, over it. So get over it, basically. Sorry, not to be so, and move on. You've learned all you can from that lesson. Now it's time to heal yourself so you can move forward. You did also get the Knight of Cups. Sorry, that 5 fell out once. I took them. This is honouring your feelings. It can be about a romantic gesture, and there could be one coming in, but it's also about honouring your feelings. I feel there's new on the other side of this. So let's have a look at the Solitary Witch. Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Oops, Four of Wands. Going backwards and forwards on the fence. Tell me about Solitary Witch for Aquarius. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and you've got the Judgment. Okay, so Judgment is about going towards your destiny, waking up. You can see these people look like they've been in coffins, and they're very grey and thin. So it looks like it's time to heed the call, go towards your destiny, but that be a person or something you do in your life. The fact that it's coupled with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody that's concentrating on a coin, someone's very stable, grounded, consistent. I think it's asking you to make the decision to go after what you want, whether it be money or home or whatever kind of life that you are really wanting. I feel there's a wish going on here. So let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, again, consistency, showing up every day, putting in the hard work. The Judgment card, please. Make a decision to go on a new journey, be excited about your future. This is a page energy, so it's almost like a student card, like you're learning to, what's the word, to know what makes you happy, know what your path is, know what you need to leave behind. The final card that came out was the Ten of Cups. Yeah, consistently put in the work to go on this new journey to reach your happiness, but you have to make the decision to heal yourself first. Just take a look at Knowing, which is the High Priestess, and it's the Fool. Okay, so you've got the Two of Swords. This is a bit of a stuck energy, being blindfolded, protecting your heart. Maybe you're not ready to go into a new relationship or entertain anybody new, that's fine. But it is about seeing what you can't see. Sorry, I know that sounds a bit weird, but making decisions at a crossroads. Are you going to take this new journey? You already know, your intuition already knows. And then you've got another decision card. Two of Wands. Having planted this wand behind you, you've already made this first step by healing yourself. Although this lady has a phone, in the original deck it's a globe looking out into the world, making plans and decisions of where you're going to go next. What steps are you going to take next to have this new beginning? Okay. Let's see what else comes in. Oh, Magician. Fantastic. You have all the tools, you have all the skills, you've learned all the lessons, you are ready. You have the affinity symbol above your head. White is about purity, red is about passion and courage. You are ready. You know, this is in the future, going forward in the future. You know what step you need to take. Your intuition is already guiding you, your ancestors are guiding you. The Fool is taking the risk to take the leap, making the decision, making plans, because you are ready, or you will be ready, because I kind of go in where you are, what you need to do and where you're going to go. I've got Queen of Swords, definitely your card. You may have had someone deceive you or lie to you in the past. I'm feeling that this lady's got a sword up, because the Queen of Swords is about truth and honesty. It's also about raising your boundaries. So maybe if you didn't in the past, that's the reason that you got into that situation. It's not going to be for everybody, but it is male, female and cross watchers. And the last one is the Hermit. So Hermit is about going into solitude to receive wisdom. You can see this lady's actually closing the laptop, so you may need a little bit of time to make this decision or make your plan, but don't let outside world influence you. This has to be your journey, your decisions. So that might require a tiny bit of time on your own. It's Virgo energy, so ask all the questions you need to ask yourself and others. So any conflicts are over. And the second card that fell out was the Three of Wands. You've risen to a level, or you will rise to a level where you're looking down and you can see things a lot more clearly. This is waiting card, but now you have 2 wands behind you instead of 1. So you are making progress, you're making plans, you're taking another step. Waiting for your ships to come in. It is also about travel, so you could be travelling. I love this lady's stockings that don't quite come up underneath her dress. Very cute. But this is seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing a broader picture. So I'm just going to get bottom of the deck. You've got the Hierophant, so it could be something spiritual you're committing to, and then you have the Strength card. Taming your emotions, having courage, compassion and patience with yourself is what I'm feeling. Queen of Cups, compassionate and kind to others as well as yourself. And then we have self-love or new love coming in. I'm just going to ask a few more questions and then we're going to wrap it up. It's not going to be hugely long. I'm going to have a look at this Knight of Cups. Oh, Page of... So what is this? Give me one more finally for each section, please, Spirit. Anything else we need to tell Aquarius, male, female, sun, moon, rising, going forward from the 23rd of August to about mid-September, 3rd September. Anything else on the first section, Mother Moss, King of Swords, could have been a King of Swords in your energy, or you could be in your masculine energy, being very protective of yourself. It's not a bad thing, but the thing is, when we build walls, we keep people out, but maybe you need to do that for a little while. Tell me about the past, moving on from the past, please. The Two of Wands again, decisions. You can see this woman's sort of got a wand up in the air, like she's trying to manifest something. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to come back from the past. And you have the Hierophant elevating. So I do feel like you could be on, it doesn't have to be a spiritual journey, but definitely some kind of internal shift. Again, we're getting a Hangman. This is sort of current, past. This is past energy. So maybe you need to make decisions to elevate yourself, heal yourself. Tell me about Solitary Witch, please. So I feel like you might feel that in the past someone got one over you. Another one, please. Empress, going into Empress mode, birthing something new, and I do feel this is you birthing something new with respect to possibly your business, getting back your confidence after some kind of disappointment. When healing yourself, you've got a card of abandonment, feeling lost, but if you notice the key's in the corner, you can unlock that door at any point. And then packing up your bags, coming down from the mountain. So after maybe spending some time in reflection about where your journey's going, you might do that in a solitary energy, but you will come down from the mountain and you will move forward. And then finally, first step. What's the first step Aquarius was going to take? Before I could even get the question out, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, birthing something new and solid and stable coming in, a good opportunity. What is that about? Oh, okay. Five of Swords in reverse. So anything that you felt defeated or you feel like you lost, that's fine. It's being replaced by something much better, much more solid. Could be a relationship. It could be just be in your work, or just in generally feeling a lot more stable. And then you've got the King of Pentacles. Do you feel this is a person coming in, male or female? Someone's very solid and stable. It matches your Queen of Pentacles energy here. Split the deck, you've got the Justice and the Judgment. It's weird that they come out together. So this is reflecting to get yourself back in balance, making decisions, things coming back in balance for you. And then the Judgment card, you can see the person's releasing old baggage. So in summing this up, if you do feel stuck about something in the past, I feel like you need to look at this from a more of a spiritual point of view. A lesson. They just said a lesson to me. Honour how you feel. And I feel like it's time to come out of this and move forward. Have courage to just go, okay, lesson learned, won't do that again. Let's move forward. Make some plans. Concentrate on yourself, how you're grounded. Make decisions that you need to be a priority for the moment. I feel like this is you being birthed into somebody new. Certainly seems like some kind of version of yourself is being reborn. Consistently showing up for yourself every day. Make yourself a priority. Coming out of any negative energy and moving forward. Putting down those burdens of the past. Taking a first step and a risk on a new journey, because you've learned everything you need to learn. Spend a bit of time in solitude if you need to. Have your boundaries high. You are moving away from arguments, disappointments and defeats, and you've certainly got something much more stable coming in. So that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. I hope it made some sense to somebody. If it did, please like and follow me on TikTok or follow me over on YouTube, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good day.